Rice House. Let's go.
Alright, Oskie fans, welcome back. Like my son said, we're going to be reviewing the Texas Longhorns versus the Rice Owls and that 58-0 butt whooping we gave them. But should we be excited or should we still have our doubts just because they are the Rice Owls, you know? So I predicted last week that we would hit 50 points. And also, Casey Thompson was gonna go out there, do his thing, and put up those 50 points. So let's go back and look at it. Pretty much, we did everything that we should have done in the Arkansas game. Don't put so much on Casey Thompson, even though he came through on some big plays. You know, let the running game do its thing, and then he'll feed off of that. You know, Bijan had over 100 yards. Rashawn Johnson had over 100 yards rushing. And they both had 50-plus rushing touchdowns. So, you know, they were having their way. Offensive line, they actually came to play. Defensive line, defense overall, I mean, yeah, they're the Rice Owls, but 0 is still 0 points given up, right? So, you know, you got to give them a little bit of an acknowledgement. So, you know, tip our hats to you. All right, guys, so now we have the Texas Tech Red Raiders, who have always been a pain in our backside, coming in at 3-0, looking to upset us in our own house. Yes, ESPN does have us as a favorite right now, but you never know in that matchup. You know, I still remember when Crabtree got us at the very end of that game and cost us a chance to go to the national championship game. Man. So, you know, it's all right, but we're gonna see what happens. This is gonna be another good test. This is a Big 12 matchup. So, you know, if you want to go to the SEC and try to compete with the big boys, you're gonna have to dominate. Not just win, but dominate. And I'm glad that Sarkisian went and he actually got put in the quarterback who we thought should have been the quarterback from day one. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah? So the Oskie Show was actually there live. Got to see it firsthand, the first 2 home games. So remember the first game, you know, we won against Louisiana. Mm-hmm. You know, how did you think about that game and how it compared to this game that we went to this past weekend?
I think this game, the Texas versus the Rice Owls, our defense was great and they played better and they were stopping the quarterback. Yeah. And then Louisiana, their defense was Our card was but we started with Casey Thompson in this game, and that's what made us win.
So you think that was probably the biggest difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also the play calling. The play calling was more run heavy than it was pass heavy than the first game. You know, you had a redshirt freshman the first game, and then now you had a redshirt junior the second game. So, you know, just by seeing these 2 different quarterbacks in there actually playing all the way through the third quarter, or almost through the third quarter, you kind of got to see how the team reacted for each one, really. You know, I thought that we should have had at least 40 to 50 on the first game. And we didn't get to that. So now the third game, you did what you were supposed to do against the Rice Owls. You weren't supposed to let those guys score one touchdown or even a field goal. So they did exactly what they were supposed to do. But Texas Tech could be a different story. You know, it's a rivalry game almost. So not like Texas A&M, but you know, it's still up there.
Texas versus Texas.
So what do you think about, And before we get to our next topic, in a little while, later on, we'll have an interview of our friend who thought we might have gotten upsetted by the Rice Owls. So stay tuned to that. Oh yeah. Yeah, he was kind of trying to get out of it since he went to the game, but we got him. Don't worry, we still got that exclusive interview. And he's from Austin. So, if you recognize him, don't be too hard on him. He still has his doubts, but lately with the Texas Longhorns, they give you cause to pause. They don't really come out and do what they're supposed to do. Like in this game, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. So now let's keep it rolling to the next game. So, did you have fun at the game?
Yes.
All right. So what was like your favorite experience at that game?
All right, my favorite experience.
Like, what was your favorite thing of that game? Was it being able to see Bevo come in? Was it the players walking in?
Oh yeah.
What else?
Before I say the question, we got to see Bevo and we got to see the players.
Yeah.
Walking before they started the game and practicing and putting on their jerseys. All right. So probably how we got to see the players and Bevo.
Yeah, I think so too. That was pretty cool. We'll throw in some footage of what we got to do, what we saw. So stay tuned for that as well. So whenever we got there, we got to do quite a few things, but one of the coolest things I thought we got to do was whenever we got into the stadium, we got to go into the stadium. We got to go and look at all the Heisman trophies, all the BCS trophies, championship trophies, from not just football, but basketball, golf, swimming, like all of that Texas has in that stadium was actually pretty cool. So if you ever get to go to Darrell K. Royal Stadium, don't forget to go and check out that museum. It's actually pretty neat. Again, we'll probably put up some footage so that way we can kind of give you a sneak peek or behind the scenes of what we got to experience that day. Get it, baby! Let's get it! Woo! Let's go, big dog. All right. Go get us that dub. Woo! What's up, Bishop, baby? What's up, Bishop? So, what do you think about the next matchup? Texas Tech, I think they're going to be a pretty good team. They're 3-0. 3-0 isn't easy. And, they handled their business. So, are they going to be able to do the same thing here? I doubt it. I still got Texas coming out of this, I would say 35-21. I think the offense continues to roll, continues to do their thing on the ground. And Casey Thompson's going to continue to lead this team because he extended a lot of plays against the Rice Owls. He made some crucial throws early on in that game to really set the tone, and they couldn't recover, So that's why 58-0. We had 51 and right in the beginning of I think it was right before halftime, or may have even been.
We had 38 before halftime. Oh, it tells you right there. We had 28 before halftime. We had 28 and then.
No. That was how many points we scored in the second quarter. So we had about close to 50 before the half. So, we got a lot. We still have a lot to improve on, but I think they came out and did their thing. So, what do you think the score is gonna be?
Probably 32-30.
Hey, you think who wins?
Texas.
Hey, whatever you think. What do you think?
Tech.
You think Texas Tech? 32-30? All right, we're gonna find out. Might have another exclusive interview next week.
No!
But all right, guys. So here goes an exclusive interview with the guy who thought we were gonna end up losing this last game. Check it out. So we're outside of the game. UT just smashed and leaned on the Rice. But this is the guy right here who thought we might have gotten upset. So let's go ahead and get it. We're with the Oskie Show right now. What you think?
I just want to say hook 'em horns.
Uh-huh.
They're supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
And started the quarterback they were supposed to start.
And who's that? Who's that?
Casey Thompson, baby.
Let's go, baby.
Hook 'em horns, baby.
Woo! All right.
We got live today.
Let them know. Let them know. Hey, you heard it here first on the Oskie Show. Let's get it.
Texas!
like we thought he was wrong, right? So we already know he's wrong.
Very wrong.
Yes, exactly. So guys, don't forget to comment down below on who you think is gonna win, the Texas Tech Red Raiders or the Texas Longhorns. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We got it all down below in the description. Y'all take care. Peace.